Hello friends, welcome to my channel. It is Rachel here, and today I am making a scrapbook layout for Clique Kits. I am so excited about this layout. I love how it turned out, and I'm really excited to show you my process. So I'm just showing you what I'm working with here. I have some papers, some acetate there, some of those letters, two different rainbow things. We have the stickers and the paper clips, some different like epoxy things, stickers, those gold hearts, enamel dots, the gold thickers, and that ephemera pack. So it comes, these are kits from the Clique Kits website. And there I was just showing you the sketch that I am using today. And this sketch is from Page Maps, so you can find it on their website. So I'm doing a sketch challenge today for Clique Kits, and that is the sketch I'm working off of. I was really inspired by the tags and the layers and the circles, so when I do this scrapbook layout, you'll see that it's not identical to it. You probably wouldn't be able to tell that I used the sketch, but it is definitely inspired by it, and if you've watched my videos before, you know that I love to scrap lift, use sketches, have challenges. That is what I thrive off of for making scrapbook layouts, because it really gives me some great ideas of the direction to go in. So I was really drawn to this watercolor looking paper. It looks like I did mixed media without actually having to do mixed media. Kind of looks like I did some watercolor on this paper when actually I did absolutely nothing to make this background. It's just such a beautiful paper, and so I cut it down to the size 8.5 by 11, which is my preferred size of scrapbook layouts, although I still do 12 by 12 as well, but I really do like the 8.5 by 11 size. And my photo is a 3 by 4 photo. This is a picture of me in front of my cherry tree, and this was actually a little too late in the season. It wasn't fully bloomed at this point, but I try to get one every single year, a picture of me in front of the tree. I've had a picture in front of the tree every single year since we got it, since it was like a foot tall. So it's really cool to see the progression, and so I thought this would be a fun kit to use for this photo. And this would have been probably May, probably May, not June, May of 2020. Sorry, I'm trying to think of when that season is, but yes, it was probably May of 2020. And so I'm slowly but surely catching up on all of my documentation. So this was good to document this today. And as you can see, I'm using lots of layers. It's my favorite thing in the world. Excuse me, I actually took the scrap of the background paper and I turned it around to the other side and used that as the other layering paper around my photo. I matted it with white paper and then used that, and I knew it would match because it was the other side of the background paper, so it does coordinate really well. And then I'm just using tons of different pieces from this ephemera kit, which is a Heidi Swap ephemera pack, and I really love it. I love the different size pieces. There's some nice big ones for layering, but there's also plenty of small pieces. There are tickets, there are tabs, little rainbows, word phrases, all the good things. There's a few vellum pieces, which can be tricky to use sometimes, but I felt like I was able to make it work in this layout. And I really like to distress every layer that I put on so that it gives it a little bit of distinction between all of the layers and some texture. And I used a little scrap of doily from my stash. It was actually just a very itty bitty piece. I don't know if you saw that part, but it was just a very small piece of that doily. It wasn't the entire thing. And that vellum there, you can see I just stapled it on, and I'm going to do the exact same with this flower. I don't worry about gluing. I just do staples because I like the look of it anyway, so it works. And now I'm going to add this little cactus. I know this has nothing to do with any kind of deserty plants, but I just thought it looked really cute, matches the background paper really well, and I just really liked it. So, and plants are plants, right? So I thought it worked. And then I replaced that flower with this really beautiful sticker, and I put it up on some foam to give it some height and dimension, and now I'm going to make these rainbows and mix and match with the different colors of rainbows, which I think is pretty cool that you can kind of do with those. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, those rainbows are from Freckled Fawn. I know those labels are, I see that, but they're from all different stores and shops, and I love that they support smaller shops. You can get a really cool variety at Clique Kits. So I'll put all the links down below for the Clique Kits website so that you can go and check them out and see what they offer, and they ship worldwide. I'm in Canada, so it's pretty awesome. I do have a haul video showing all of the stuff I got. So many really, really awesome kits. And the next time I get a haul, I will be sure to share with you again. And now I am kind of starting my clusters and putting enamel dots in. At this point, I thought I was almost done, but then I decided to do a little cluster at the bottom. And you can see I sewed with white thread around the border of this layout, and I'm just putting together a little cluster here. I'm also going to do a little bit of sewing on that ticket, which you'll see in a second. And I put that little circle piece of ephemera up on foam, and just putting this little cluster together. Also wanted to say I apologize if you can hear like a little bit of ringing in the background. That would be my new kitten. If you haven't heard, we just got a new kitten, and she has like a little bell collar so we know where she is. And Andy is supposed to be in charge of keeping her out of this room so I can do this voiceover, but she keeps sneaking up here. So if you heard that, that's what that was about. And she's very hyper and playful. So that's what that was about if you heard it. In my Patreon video the other day, she was laying on me. She likes to have people's attention, and she was laying on me, purring away, and you could hear it in the video. It was absolutely adorable. Like when I was doing the voiceover, you could hear it through my microphone. It was so cute. Patreon is always linked down below if you are interested in that. But yeah, I'm working on this cluster at the bottom, and now I'm going to add a title. I kind of just kept adding and adding, and I liked it more and more and more as I was going, and so I just kind of kept going. It's kind of hard to do too much, you know what I mean? So this is going to be the title, My Garden. Pretty simple. I was actually just going to have like Wander be the title or Simplify be the title, but it felt like there needed to be something under the photo, so that's what we went with, and I'm going to embellish a little bit more. I couldn't decide between these two, and ultimately I ended up going with the gold one, and I thought, could I do them both? But that wasn't really working out, so I go with the gold, and I also do a little bit of sewing on that as well, just to give it a little bit of detail. I wish I would have sewn on the layers, but you know what, that's always such an afterthought. I'm always so focused and in the zone when I'm making these layouts, and sewing each layer is an afterthought to me, and you know, it wasn't really a big deal. So yeah, and just adding more layers here. I added that blue little ticket thing on the side with some florals, and that actually took me a long time to decide what to put there, even though I kind of cut that part out, but it did take me a long time to decide. It makes it look easy when you speed up videos like this, but there's a lot of decision making. I just added some gold color shine, and this is it. Here are the close-ups. I hope this inspired you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, all of the links will be down below, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!